Cash that fucking ticket. First one on the PGA, and it's our guy, fucking Hideki. What a fucking round that was. Holy shit. That was a legendary round by the man, the myth, the legend, our guy, Hideki.
The white whale finally hit him. He's the man. Yeah, you've been trying to hit him for probably a decade.
I didn't even hit him this week. I hit him live.
Yeah. And
Wasn't
it's
a
a funny
pre-tourney
thing
win for me.
how we were talking on the show about how he's, like you said, there was no chance of him winning.
I still didn't think there was a chance of him winning. I still don't.
I don't know how I all of it, like it was the craziest win of my life. Like all of a sudden, I sat up for to the start of the round, got my place, got my seltzers ready. And I was like, all right, I'll dive in for this thing, see how it goes. I mean, he got a birdie one, at least maybe eagle one, birdie one. So he does that. And I kept just looking at the odds, and that's the way my day kind of went. It started off. My wife's pissed because I told her last night, I was like, hey, Hideki's 130 to 1. You should bet it tonight. You want to throw a couple bucks on DraftKings and bet it. And she's kicking herself because she didn't. But I bet it enough for multiple people. But then all of a sudden, it was like 90 to 1 after he birdied one. Then he chips in on 2, and he was like 70. He just kept going down and down. And even on 10, I remember he's like, oh, he's 30 to 1. He started off 130, like 30 to 1. He's still probably not going to win, but I mean, it's getting pretty close. And then
I got in on him. I got in on him at the 8th hole when we were shot tracking it, and it looked like he hit it in the tent. And one of those old guys, like they're doing the shot tracker, they didn't realize that like he's just doing a drop because he was in the tent. Like he got a free drop, and the shot tracker said penalty. And I was like, fuck, I'll just bet it. Fuck it. Just in case he goes nuclear on the back. 65 to 1. That's the only one I got in on.
That sucks. I thought you had it I thought I convinced you.
No, I said it on the show. I was like, this is a great fucking bet. He's like, but I just don't believe in him. I gave up to him. Then after round 1, I started betting guys that were with long odds. And he wasn't one of them for some reason. I don't know why.
He stayed in like that same range he was pre-tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. I got in on Rory at like 150. Who else did I get in on? I think I doubled down on JT. That was a good one. Fuck that guy. Who else did we get in on? Scott. Yeah, that's right. Yep. I don't know why I didn't get in on him. But I'm glad I got a piece, and happy for everybody that won. That was talk about 15 and 16. Holy hell. Everybody's bogeying every fucking hole, and this guy just hits the most majestic iron shots you'll ever see. Fucking 8 inches. And that is just peak Hideki Matsuyama. That's exactly what he did when he won fucking at Firestone. And he shot a 61. And I mean, just shooting 62 at Riv on a Sunday is just fucking out of this world. That's one of the best rounds you'll ever see. And that fucking guy was like, oh, I felt like I shot 3 over. I'm like, what are you with this? He's such a I fucking love Hideki. He's just one of a kind.
He's one of my favorite players ever. I love him so much. Been looking all day and all last night for that yellow Strixon shirt. I need it, but there's not many out there. There's like one. I found some Japanese guy. It's like $300 on eBay. I'm like, can you come down to a reasonable number here? And like, I'll like even maybe 200 I'll pay. But
Strixon doesn't sell clothing. It's all by like Dunlap, right?
No, I believe it's Asian company called begins with a D.
Yeah, Dunlap.
Not Dunlap.
No? Okay.
Just whatever. But it's all written in Japanese on one site that I found. So yeah.
I think that's gonna be our new thing here. After every fucking outright, we just fucking buy some gear.
Clothes of the guy. Yeah.
As long as the guy's super cool.
Decente.
Okay.
So I found one good one, but it's a size medium, which ain't gonna do for me. But look at that.
Nah, medium ain't fitting me, man.
Me neither. So I asked if he has any other, but dude, I don't know, man. One of the best tournaments ever. I mean, it's just so Hideki, like, because we always talk about his classical courses.
Mm-hmm.
Firestone, Augusta, all these old classical courses setups are so
Memorial.
good for him. Memorial, and we looked at the like in my preview, it almost was like exactly spot on in my preview. I was like, I mean, if he can keep that driver in play, it's all about long irons and around the green game, and he does both those so well. And that's what it was this week. I mean, his long irons were great, and his around the green was incredible.
Yeah, it was.
He gained like
great. What's that?
I think he gained like 4 strokes around the green.
It's 2 weeks in a row, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't he do that at Waste? I thought he did it at Waste.
He did.
That was a great chip on 17.
Yeah, I mean,
also, what a bunch of pussies calling for fucking a 2-stroke penalty there. Like, what are we doing?
He gained 5.8 around the green.
Wow.
4.3 putting.
What did he gain with his irons?
2.
He gained 2 on 2 shots, dude.
Not even more than that with those 2 shots.
I think I saw it. It was like the one on I forget which one it was, but one of them was over a shot.
Had to be 15.
Against the field that day.
Yard.
Yeah.
How about the putt on 14?
Oh yeah, was that like a 40-footer?
48-footer, I think.
As soon as he birdied 15, I was like, this guy's in the driver's seat. And
then when he was hitting, like, once you realized he was going to win, and then even on 17, he just absolutely pipes one down the middle.
Striped it.
I can't, like, the way this guy plays when he's feeling good is so incredible.
No, his best is as good as anybody in the world. His best.
And you know what? We said this on the show too. Soft golf course he likes.
Yep, I always say that. Augusta, it's fucking raining.
It was a little soft. Oh my god! I mean, the one thing that wasn't soft was my penis during this round.
You had a nice hard on.
Oh yeah. I mean, so many hours consecutively. I almost sought medical help, but I knew.
I wish I could have enjoyed it more with you. I didn't win that much money. I mean, I won a decent amount of money, but like I just didn't have a full bet on the guy.
It was definitely one of the best golf outrights ever. I already ordered the picture for behind me. It'll go down in one of these things.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have bet on pre-tournament. I was trying to be disciplined. You know what fucked me? That fucking prick Adam Scott. He was 30-1. I was like, no, I'm not betting Scott and Hideki this week. I'm being disciplined. These guy motherfuckers never win.
You're blaming
why
Scott.
Didn't I just be like, take fucking, like, betting Adam Scott at 30-1 was fucking easy when the whole world was on him. Why didn't I just fucking throw at least $100 on fucking Hideki at 90?
I know.
I'm a fucking retard.
The number kept getting bigger too.
Yeah, I think I had 100 before the tournament started. Actually,
you know what? I'm so happy. I've been recently trying to bet early because there's just been so much steam on the lines, and I think if I talked to you, I might not have done it or went at it so hard.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it even before you wake up in some of these days. I'm gonna say when I bet this thing, I bet this thing at 7:19 a.m. on Monday. 7:19 a.m. at Monday. I bet two bets. This is before even JT anything. Adam Scott 45.
So I was definitely not up.
Yeah. Adam Scott 45-1. Hideki 80-1.
Yep. I didn't get on any of those. How many times you bet at pre-tournament?
Well, I was looking to win around 40. But I like to spread it out a bit. So I had.
What are you fucking risking a week, you fucking sick fuck?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, trust me, I have an idea.
But and then a little bit live. I wish I bet it at the 130 because I did like it. Before the day, I was like, I mean,
what day was that?
Yesterday morning.
Why didn't you say something to me about that?
I don't know. He was 6 back, and I was like 130-1. I mean, I was like, but I had so much on him.
I had Xander. I was like, I think I got a shot here.
So I needed to deposit some money on DraftKings, and my DK host guy gave me a 20% bonus.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll just deposit a couple grand. Fuck it. I was losing, and it came with 6 or 7 $80 tickets. So I tossed one of the
bonus tickets.
So I tossed one of them on Hideki.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And
great.
So just like an extra 9 or 10 on top of everything.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then that way I'm betting this week mostly on DraftKings, so I won't have to get crushed. Money that I already won, so it'll be nice.
Yeah, money out the door. You don't have to worry about it, except you have to pay the tax, man, which is fucking gay.
But then I say that's what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to bet on every other site too and try to win like $1 million.
It's going to be risking like fucking 10 grand on the Mexico Open.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. I really liked. For some reason I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, I like what we got too. Couple things from Riv. X and Cantley fuck each other, man. They fucking they fuck. I really think they fuck.
You think?
Dude, they were just following each other the entire round. Whatever Cantley would do, X was gonna do. X was hitting it better than Cantley all day, but it didn't matter.
Do they have like a winning problem, you think?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, X probably. I don't think it's not too bad. I mean, the PGA Tour is so watered down now that they're gonna win.
Yeah, I was rooting hard against them, obviously, but I really like Cantley.
Do you? I can't. I don't like Cantley at all. I'm starting to like X, kind of. I don't know. I think he's.
I don't like X. I like Cantley. I like Cantley.
Why don't you like? Why?
X is just so short.
You just don't like his posture.
No, he's like a little stumpy, short.
Yeah, but what about Cantley's fucking slop ass?
He
takes forever to putt, man. They were like fucking 2 holes behind.
I don't like the slop ass really, but I just think he's just one of the better players on tour.
He definitely is. He's like the 4th best player on tour.
And I just like, I don't know, something about him I like. I like, you know what? I liked what he did at the Ryder Cup. I thought he's the only American to show balls.
Yep, for sure.
So that was part of it. But he's definitely going to win soon here. Maybe a major. I don't know. People are so out on him after last week. I know I'm not scorned. A lot of people were scorned by him, and I won with his collapse. So maybe that's why I don't care as much. But I'm high on him right now.
I don't know how I feel about him, to be honest with you. I don't know if majors are coming next or not. I don't think majors are coming for either of them this year.
X definitely not.
But I mean, X finishes like top 10 every week.
I don't know what his problem is, man.
Dude, he fucking made that eagle on 11. Got right back in. He was tied for the lead. Next 2 drives, he hits like 215 yards and 165 yard drives. Had a layup on both fucking par 4s.
When he holed out for the eagle, I thought he was going to win.
I was like, wow, he was just 5 back. His list was 16 under, and X was 11. He was 5 back, and then he went birdie, eagle, tied in 2 fucking holes. And then I was like, oh man, glad I have X, glad I have Hideki here.
Yeah,
but like then he just what the fuck were those 2 drives?
I mean, one was I know it. You saw him, right?
Yeah, I saw him, but like, how do you do that?
Yeah,
that's the problem with him. Like, what the fuck?
That's a tough driving hole. That one, though.
No, that stretch 12 to 16 is like probably one of the toughest stretches in golf. Like all fucking week, people will go low on the front. That's where you got to do your scoring on the front. Then on, I'm not gonna say 10 because 10 was hard. 11 and 17. The rest of the holes on the back 9 are tough. Even 10's tough. If you go fucking right on 10, you're fucked. You saw a list.
Yeah. And he played it well. I mean, relatively well after the first shot, and he still made.
He played it safe. And he still had like 80 feet for fucking birdie and 3-putted.
Yeah, that's a fucking great hole. Why can't we have more holes like that? Why can't almost every hole be
every drivable par 4, right?
But why can't we have like 5, 6 holes each week where it's the strategy involved? It's not long. You could even make one longer, slightly longer, and like just like, I don't know, make these pins more treacherous. And like, there's ways to do it without the equipment being scaled back. But because they refuse to do those ways, I want the equipment scaled back.
Dude, I fucking love Riv. It's so perfect. There's so much strategy to fucking plan Riv. Like, you can make birdies on holes, but you can also get completely fucked on holes.
Yeah, it's so good. Great course. I mean, now we've hit this thing, what, 2 out of 3 years?
He hit Neiman. Lost in the playoff with Finau, and then did it Hideki. Yeah. He lost with
Right.
Scott.
I lost with Scott back in a long time ago.
Yeah. Couple other things. What'd you make of the Spieth DQ?
I'm fine with it. I mean, I don't know. You just make sure the scorecard's right.
What happened? Someone said he had to take a shit. And then he
I didn't
came
hear
back
that.
and yeah.
It was in the women's locker room. I know that, and they were. I guess the score. He signed it though.
I know, but why did he sign an incorrect scorecard? Do you think that should be like do you think that they should be doing that these days?
Or do you think they should just have an automatic thing?
Yeah.
They should have an automatic score thing.
I mean, don't they on the PGA Tour?
Yeah, but it's just the volunteers.
That's true, but I mean, don't they have cameras on every fucking hole?
I think, but I don't know why they don't just hire someone to do it,
Right.
like a scorekeeper.
Yeah, they have guys walking with them. No? Every fucking group has guys walking with them.
They should pay him like $100
Yeah, they should.
just to make like a regular dude do it, not like some fucking 90-year-old guy.
Yeah. And then
I don't care about Spieth.
Yeah. I guess the story of the weekend was probably Tiger.
I don't believe he had the flu.
No? What do you think happened?
I don't know, man. I think there's something fucked up with him.
I've already been on record saying it. I don't think he's ever winning again. And I'm the biggest fucking Tiger fanboy out there.
I mean, I don't think he's just not winning again. I just think the guy has problems.
Like addiction problems?
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't look that bad.
But how many stories that happened to him just don't add up?
Yeah, but it was going around this week.
Was
they
it?
said Spieth was sick. Cantlay was sick on Sunday, they were saying.
Yeah, I guess it could be that.
I mean, those three guys are on this fucking board.
But someone said he was like hugging people after the round, after he left.
Was he?
Like after he walked off the course, he was like saying goodbye to people, like hugging them. Like, if you had the flu, why would you be hugging people?
Well, I'm not saying he's not lying about the flu, because I mean Tiger's camp completely makes up bullshit all the time. You never believe anything. You never believe anything that camp comes out of Tiger's camp. So
I don't know exactly if it's whatever, but all I know is
that was pretty big though. I mean, like, you finally have the face of the tour playing in an event, and he fucking withdraws halfway through the second round and is not there for the weekend in a tournament that's made to have your stars there on the weekend.
Yeah.
And Rory wasn't there. Scheffler wasn't there. I mean, they were there, but they sucked.
It's bad. But remember
Hovland wasn't there.
Remember when he got in his car accident, and then literally like 3 days before, I was like, this dude looks fucked up on TV.
Yeah, you did say that.
And then that happened. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think he looks a little weird, but like, he's old, so I don't know.
Does he play the Players?
I mean, if he's saying it's the flu, then yeah, I guess.
I mean, he's saying he's playing one tournament a month.
So he's playing the Players, and then he's playing.
It would either be API or the Players coming up, and then the Masters.
So be the Players, yeah.
Masters, PGA, U.S. Open.
But he's just, can he even get in contention? I know he said he's not going to win.
No, he hasn't since fucking 2022. It's like best he's done is 45th, and he's withdrawn or been cut in 5 out of the 6 events that he's played.
I didn't watch any of him on Thursday. I didn't get a chance to. How did he look?
I thought he looked good. A couple sloppy bogeys, but hit the ball, drove the ball really well. He's piping it. He didn't look bad. I don't know his score was. He shot what, 1 over? He looked better than JT. I'll tell you that.
That guy sucks, huh?
What's wrong with him?
So it was just like faking that something was coming, and it just really wasn't. Like some.
He has serious problems with the putter, and he couldn't hit a fucking wedge shot to save his life. What the fuck?
What I think it is he knows he's gonna miss every putt, so he's putting so much pressure on himself that like 8 feet isn't good enough. He has to hit it to like 1 foot, and I think that's probably messing up his approach play.
I have more confidence in him rolling in a putt from fucking 20 feet than I do 8 feet.
He can't hit. Yeah, he cannot hit a putt. He cannot make a putt.
Same with Finau. Finau's fucked. Holy shit! Talk about someone that's fucked. That guy. What did he do this week?
Except get him on past Palom, and who knows?
Right. I mean, if Finau comes to play, I think he's the winner this week. But that guy has. Did you see some of his putts? He missed a fucking 16-inch putt. Look at his stats. They're great again. He lost 3.6 putting.
Yeah,
19, 3.4 approach off the tee. Great. Jesus.
His best putting week since August, and this is 10 starts, is -2 strokes.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, his putting is just so brutal.
He played well, man. He played really well.
And he's probably going to win.
Yeah, I hope not. You just got to hope he doesn't just doesn't want to be here, right?
Yeah, I hope he's just here because he's defending, and
that's the only reason he's here.
But the last time he was defending, he won.
Yeah, but with the schedule, this event used to be in
April,
April, and
late
May,
April.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Does that change the course a bit?
I was wondering that. I'm not sure. I don't think so, right? It's not big. It's Mexico.
I mean, it's probably going to be hotter then.
Yeah. I feel like it was always hot though. I've been to Cancun in February before.
And it was hot?
Yeah.
Like as hot as it would be in April?
I couldn't answer that. I'm going to say no because it's near the equator. So.
But there are places that are just warm all the time. And why do we live here?
Because we're retards.
It's fucking insane. Like,
just stay where our family lives. We're sitting in here. The older I get too, the fucking cold just fucking kills you.
I think I'm going to abandon my family and just go live somewhere else.
Where would you go?
It's probably South Carolina.
Nice down there.
And just somewhere like that. I mean, why am I choosing to live here? I don't want to live here at all. And maybe my wife wants to be close to her family, but I don't care about being close to anybody.
You just want to be able to walk outside to nice weather and be able to sit in a room by yourself and watch golf.
That's all I want to do. I want a sunroom. Just
crush seltzers.
Crush seltzers, watch and sweat out golf, just pace back and forth all day. And then maybe go sit outside. I don't know, maybe start smoking cigarettes.
I can see you doing that.
Just get big into cigs. Maybe one day.
All right. Anything else from Riv?
Oh yeah, I gotta give a shout out to the Vincenzi tracker. The memes.
Dude, it's you, man. Everybody knows it. Just admit it.
The guy made a great point though. He's responding to somebody. He's like, if it was him, why wouldn't he just do it from his own account?
Yeah, that's true. What the fuck?
Like he said, I could do the funny videos. They would get like hundreds of thousands of fucking views if I did them for my own. Instead of
this guy has, what does he have? Like 100 followers?
Yeah. I thought that was a good point. But also the guy was like, I mean, maybe this could be me trying to get everyone off the scent. But a couple weeks ago, I popped up on my time feed or whatever. The guy's rooting for Sungjae.
We haven't bet Sungjae in fucking like a year.
No, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, okay, I think this guy's gone rogue. But I mean, all an elaborate ruse so people don't think it's me. I get so much other shit to do. I mean, I have time to wipe my ass. Never mind make a fucking Vincenzi tracker on it for no reason.
just make gifts. You have time to do that.
I can't even make gifts. I don't even know how to do that.
I have no idea how to make a GIF. No idea.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I guess I'd Google it.
I can barely post tweets.
Yeah. But those memes were good. I really like the one when Cantley was a little guy doing the punches. My son fucking loved that thing.
Well, great win. Great win.
I love Hideki, man.
It's nice. Two of your favorite golfers coming through for you this year.
Neiman and Hideki.
Yep.
My Torquay gear is still in the mail, man. I ordered like 3 weeks ago. I mean, Liv just sucks at pretty much everything besides
getting high-end talent.
They're good at just giving like John Rahm $600 million, but can't order a fucking Torquay shirt that can't come within a month.
A bunch of them are playing in Oman.
Yeah, trying to get those puntos.
Your boy Puig, he qualified for the Open.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's played good internationally. I think. I mean, you look at that close house, that Westwood course in England. I think did he win there or was in the mix there? So maybe he'll be good Linksy. I don't know. So I'm happy for him. I'm glad he won that.
Where was it last week?
Last week it was Malaysian Open.
Okay.
Yeah. A guy Travis played, but he said the course isn't like in shit condition.
Is he playing this week?
Yeah.
How's he playing?
He said he was hitting it really good, but he's just not making any putts. He said the greens were in shit condition, so that was why. But
okay.
But these international series events, I mean, there's so much money in them. I'm sure that won't be the case this week.
So, if one of these guys wins this week, does anything happen?
No, it's just points, and now because they're all going, I think they're all going because it elevates all their points.
So it's just points. It's not there's no qualifiers.
It does count on the international series points list, so that will get them into the
Live final.
They'll get them in the final, and the top guy gets on Live.
Yeah.
Right, like Ogletree did last year.
Oh, he didn't have to play in that tournament? It's just whoever's number one?
I think it's the top 3. Yeah, whoever's number... Yeah, maybe. No, I think it's whoever's number 1. Whoever wins the international series. So there's like 10 international series events. Whoever's the top on the points list on that. So this is the first one of those, I believe.
Oh, so what was last week? Last week was a DP event?
Yeah.
I'm so confused why they're allowed to play DP. Can they play any DP event they want?
No, last year wasn't a DP. Last year was an Asian Tour event.
No, last week?
Last week was an Asian Tour event.
Oh, okay. But it just wasn't an international series.
Right. International series is like the Asian Tour's version of signature events.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So.
But can any Live guy play a DP event?
No, not anymore. The reason why Neiman was able to play was because he became a member after the Live season ended, and then he doesn't get suspended from it or disqualified from the DP World Tour until he plays one Live event.
So can he do that every year?
No, because I think he just became a member, I guess. Or same thing with paying the fines. Like I think Louis paid the fines.
Okay.
So, all right, Mexico.
I'm sure it'll change like next week or something.
Yeah. All right, Mexico. We got Vidanta Vallarta.
This was the event that you interviewed the guy, right?
Yep.
Before the first time they played.
Yeah, the information was good. He even predicted the exact winning score.
Yeah, was that the superintendent or?
He's the tournament director.
Tournament director, okay. Is he still there? Any idea?
Yeah, I think he is. Okay. Yeah, I think he's there. I reposted that interview if anyone wants to watch it, but it's pretty good. But it's kind of a long course. We got par 72, 7,456 yards. It's a Greg Norman design, just like El Camaleon is.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of made it slightly tougher before they made this into the PGA Tour event. They added a bunch of bunkers and they lengthened it by 250 yards before when it was just a resort course. You have 3 par 5s. The par 4 7th is drivable for the longer hitters, but it's kind of a risk reward hole. There's water if they really want to go for it. 132 players in the field. 2022, you had John Rahm win this at 17 under. 2023, you had Finau winning at 24 under. I think driving distance is important. You look at bombers here every single year, all of leaderboard, ball striking. I added some course history this year. And then you want to look at those past Palom guys who have consistent results on past Palom. That's once again shown through in these events.
I remember liking this course.
Yeah, I liked it too.
This is a good course. It wasn't like complete bird fest. It's longer. You're hitting a lot of long irons. Yeah, bombers obviously have the advantage, but I don't know. You think it's just bombers that have the advantage?
No, I don't think just.
Like other guys can do well, right?
Yeah.
If you're hitting your long irons well.
Just like all these courses that favor bombers, you're still going to get 3 or 4 in the top 10 who aren't.
Yeah, like I think Cole was involved a little bit last year.
Was he?
Yeah. Could be making that up, but I thought he was. But either way, he hits his long irons pretty well. Yeah. Field's not that great.
No.
That's pretty terrible, actually.
It is. It's not great, but that's fine. We know what it is, and it just feels. I mean, not to harp on this, but so good to get a winner on that West Coast swing, and because if that one you don't get a winner there, it's like, oh, now we're Mexico on a couple of shitty events.
Honda next week, which is not going to be a great field.
No, but it's a great course.
Yeah, it's a great course. Rory committed, I think.
You'll get Rory, Lowry, Fleetwood, right?
Yeah. Tommy's going to win.
Yeah, he is.
I wish I could bet Tommy right now at every fucking Florida event. I think he's going to win one.
Yeah, he definitely is.
If he doesn't, he's just a complete loser. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely betting Tommy at the Players.
I wish we got the future odds on the Players. It makes no sense that we don't.
I know. I'd bet Tommy right now at the Players. I bet him right now at API. And I'm probably going to bet him next week at the Honda.
Yep. Yeah, API definitely. Yeah, he's playing good. So anything else about this course? Not really. We do have Shot Tracker.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Not a bad event. Yeah, I kind of like it because I just feel like it's not like the American Express where just literally anybody can win. I think maybe anyone can win this, but I just think there's like a profile you're looking for.
For sure, definitely. Shot Tracker. Where did you see that?
Well, they have all the stats.
They do?
Yep.
Yeah, they do. That's right.
That's all I need to know.
That's great. Love it.
Yeah, so it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Big thing is Finau. I mean, he gets top of the board. Finau is playing really good. He's hitting the ball really well. Even the events when leading into it when he won, he wasn't putting it well. But then he gets on this past Palom, it's really slow. It kind of neutralizes it. It's like a surface that's really spongy that kind of takes a lot of the skill out of putting, I guess.
Yeah, past Palom is where bad putters get right.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Finau figures that out, I mean, he's finished second and first. The only person he's lost to at this event was John Rahm. So. I mean, Finau putts, he's probably going to win.
Yeah.
Right?
I really don't want him to win, man.
Me neither. I actually thought 7-8 to 1 wasn't bad.
No.
I thought he was going to be worse, to be honest. I thought he'd be max 6.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
not that I want to bet a 7 or 8. I'm not saying that at all. Just
gun to my head, I don't think he's going to win.
It's fair. I hope he doesn't. Because if he doesn't, I feel like we have a great chance here.
If there's a scenario, say he's 3 or 4 or 5, 6 back, and he's like 18 to 1, and we have some guys in the mix, not a bad idea to maybe put a little bit of money on him.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
He came back from behind last year.
I wish he wasn't hitting it so fucking well.
I think he shot like a 63 on Sunday last year.
Did he?
Oh yeah, I
What did
know.
Rom? He beat Rom. Rom finished second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wu finished second and third, and Wu finished third.
Yeah. Wu's. Yep.
But numbers are already moving, man. You got to get in these things early these days.
Yep. So I mean, gun to your head, and Finau doesn't win. Okay. I took him in one and done. Fuck it.
You got to do that.
Why the fuck not?
He'll never have a better chance of winning.
Right. Okay. Then we got to move to big jump to 20. You got Nikolai 20 and Grillo 20. Anything there on those two?
Well, these guys I'd written down, the guys I was targeting. So going into the week, you know what's funny? Saturday night, I was just like so distraught about not having a guy in the mix on Sunday at Riv, and I was like, this sucks. I have nothing even to fucking watch tomorrow. Like this is bullshit. So I never work on Saturday nights, and I just went in my bed from like 10 to midnight.
You didn't think I was deep diving the Mexico Open, huh? And I was.
Yeah, you were. And I would text you a couple things like this guy. But I completely dove in, like almost read the entire preview. Just like I was like, I need to get a winner here. So I felt like really good about it. And two of the guys I'd written down, obviously, first glance were Grillo and Nikolai, because they make a lot of sense. But you just can't bet them.
Numbers.
The numbers are horrible.
Terrible.
I bet Nikolai here last year at like 60.
If Nikolai was 30, I'd probably bet him.
I would too, but 18 or 20 is just not good enough. And as good as he's been in the world stage, Ryder Cup, some big events on the DP World Tour, he still hasn't done dick on the PGA Tour. But I mean, he was in contention a couple of weeks ago, relatively, right?
Yeah, no, he's in the final group.
Yeah, okay. So that one start was good, but I haven't seen enough for him to want to bet him at 18 to 1.
Right.
Have you?
No, it's tough. It's tough to bet these Euro guys right now, especially. It's hard to picture these Euro guys winning on a resort course. I don't know. I can't get there, like headspace wise.
Me neither.
But I mean,
I do like him.
I do like him too. I mean, he bombs it. Everything you want here. I'm just gonna pass at 20. I don't know. And then Grillo, I'm just gonna pass at 20 as well. He's got a 33rd and a 5th last year here. Always like Grillo on resort courses. He always plays well on most of them, but his numbers just tough to stomach.
Yeah, no thanks.
Both of those would have to be 30 to bet him. Grillo probably 35.
Yeah, exactly.
So that leads us in the next range. You got Jaeger 25, Dietrich 25. These were opening morning odds, so they could have been moving. Thunderbear 25, seen him at 35. Thunderbear's Thorborn Olsen, for those that don't know. Then you got Pendrith 30, 35. And Mitchell 30 to 35.
Yeah, I like a lot of guys here. I think we could definitely get a winner from this range. So
I think we're kind of pepper in this range, right?
Oh yeah, we're pepper in this range. So if he doesn't win, I think we get one of the other guys here.
Okay, give me your first bet this morning. Number one in your model.
Well, this is actually one of the first times I always have to answer so many questions about people bitching like, this guy's one of your number one in your model. How come you didn't bet him? Because they just don't really get how it works completely. But I bet Pendrith at 35 to 1 this morning on DraftKings. I think he's down to 25. Is that what you said?
Let me take a look at DraftKings. Currently, he's 22. Holy hell.
Christ.
But I bet him at 35 as well.
I knew that was going to happen. So I fired that off at 6:45 this morning, 35 to 1. I knew he was going to get bet to shit. So got on it. If we lose on a popular Pendrith, at least we can do it at a palatable number.
Yeah.
But he was first in my model for numerous reasons. I'll bring that up now, actually. Let's see. Is this the one? Nope. Is this the one? Yes, I believe. No. It is this one. Okay. So up here, Pendrith, this is so I got some easy scoreable courses in here. I have Caribbean courses in here. One is like weak field events with easy scoring, ball striking, driving distance, and then course history. So he's ranks up there in all of them. And we got so he's first in the model. I'm happy to bet him at being first in the model, but he's been good lately. He's been good in a lot of these courses, coastal courses. He was good in these alternate fields events. He's really good in easy scoring events. He's kind of become like a bird fest guy. I just think he was ninth at the Farmers, which I think was really good for him. And
he's got 4 top tens since the swing season started.
Yeah, he's kind of hit or miss, but he's been playing well.
Yeah, and he was looking at the success on those resort type courses. I mean, 8th at Bermuda this year, 15th at Worldwide Technology in Mexico. He also has some other success. Where was it? 5th at Bermuda in 2021. There was one other. I can't find it, but I mean, success down here, hits the long irons well, bombs it. I don't know. I love the number 35. If you haven't bet it already, bet it before it gets down to 20.
Yeah, definitely like that. Yeah, and so the other guys you like in this range too, right?
Yeah, I haven't pulled yet on Jaeger. Have you?
I pulled yet on Jaeger. Yes, I have.
Okay.
28.
I mean,
it's 28 on Better Golf, but it's also 28 on BetMGM.
Okay. Shout out to Better Golf. I mean, you hit a winner and you get paid like as soon as possible. So
he sent me 15 grand last night.
Yeah, guy's great. And they have great odds, obviously. So, but Jaeger, what's the case for Jaeger? I'll give you my case for him in a second.
Okay. My case for Jaeger is he I don't know. I like the fact that he actually got in contention for kind of the first time at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, that's what I had written down. I was like, he's always been good. Ball striking wise, he's been great. Here, he's been 15th and 16th, 15th and 18th, I think. But like at Torrey, that was like the first time he's ever like actually had a shot to win an event, right?
Yeah, and he didn't play that bad. He shot 72.
Yeah, it was good to get a taste for him.
Yeah, exactly. Get a taste, and he's good in like weaker field events. He makes a shit ton of birdies, crushes par fives, hits it pretty far.
And I feel like he's always just priced at 35-1 every fucking tournament, like even in like good fields. And now you're getting a 25 on him.
28.
Yeah.
In a bad field, yeah, I like it a lot. So I just think take a group of these guys in this range, like we're gonna do, and then one of them is gonna be there.
Yeah, for sure. His one Corn Ferry Tour win was at a resort course, or one of them, in Florida, right on the Gulf Coast.
Yep.
So similar type spot. Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
Next guy is Killer Keith, Cashmere Keith Mitchell. I did a deep dive on Keith Mitchell. Holy hell. You bet the 30?
35.
I haven't even bet him yet. 35-1. I mean, this is a talent play, clearly. I mean, he's better than a lot of these guys above him. Where did he finish recently? Keith Mitchell. Oh, fuck, close them out. Shit. Give me a second. What do you got on him while we bring him up?
Yeah, he was like my first gut play this week, just because I looked at the odds board and I was like, talent wise, like you got guys like Nikolai and Grillo at 18 and 20, and this guy's 35, who I just think is, as good of a player, if not better. So yeah, talent play for sure, but he's also playing really well. And he finished his ball striking now was really good at Phoenix. I was actually hoping he played last week because I wanted to bet him for something, first round leader or something. But he was 9th at Amex, and then he was 17th last week at Waste. Past 24 rounds, he's 12th in ball striking, 21st in driving distance. He played at the 2018 Corrales Punta Cana, finished second there. And I just think long driver, kind of due for another win with the type of talent he is. He's definitely could get another one, and I think this is a good spot.
Yeah, so since he's joined the PGA Tour, he has the second at Corrales, but he hasn't really played much else at these resort alternate field events. But I did do a deep dive on Data Golf on some of his events. 2015, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Killer Keith, the Mexico Open, T5 in 2015. The Dominican Republic Open, T7. The Colombian Classic, 10th. The Brazil Open, T2. Which this is when he's on the Latino Tour. So I'll keep this with a grain of salt. Who knows how good the Latino Tour was back then. And then the Mundo Maya Open, which is in Mexico, he finished 4th. That was in 2015. And then let's go to 2016, 14th at the Panama Championship. And then in 2017, okay, he's got 5th at the Panama Championship, 8th at the Mexico Championship, T3 at the Sentinel Open, which is in Florida, similar type place. He's got all the success on these Paspalum coastal resort courses. Granted, it was 7, 8 years ago, but I like it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of hidden.
And it translated to Corrales, right? Second at Corrales, that one time he played it.
Exactly. Yeah, hidden some hidden form and hidden, I don't know, correlation there that I like, which I liked him before that, but now I definitely like him even better.
So 35-1, great number.
So now we get 3 guys who definitely can win.
Got one question here before we move on to the next range. Dietrich, isn't he just popping up everywhere every week?
Yeah.
You're just gonna pass on him?
Yep.
You like Jaeger better than him?
Yeah, I do, definitely.
Why do you hate Dietrich? Because he's a loser?
Yeah.
Serious loser.
Jaeger's a loser too, but I mean, I don't know. I just think Jaeger's shown more on the PGA Tour than Dietrich has.
Yeah. Thunderbear was he's been winning.
Yeah, I can't picture him winning something like this though.
No, that'd be so weird. So, all right, next range. I mean, you got our guy Pat Rogers. He's 35. He's finished 10th and 10th.
Yep. He was another guy I wrote down. I thought he was going to be 50 though.
Yeah, 50 probably bet it. 35 is tough.
Can't bet Rogers at 35, but I do like him.
And then B Woo, he's at 35-40 now. Second and third here. I mean, it's just a horrific number on Brandon Wu.
Horrific. I mean, he was, when we bet him the first time here, when he came in second, he was 150-1.
Yeah.
And last year he was 66.
Did we have Akshay last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like Wu, but you just can't bet him at that number. It's not possible.
Okay. I'm gonna go at your model here. Second in your model's EVR. He's 42-1 on Better Golf.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's won in Mexico last swing, and he has multiple wins.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. I just think maybe he's got his wins recently. He just kind of, I don't know. He's just gonna win. I don't think he's gonna win every time.
Okay, fair. Okay, where are you going next?
Champ.
Okay, boom, love it. 60-1.
Yeah, we love Champ.
Horrific golfer. Great winner though.
Yeah. Horrific golfer who just knows how to get it done.
Yep. So he's not on a great run.
No.
But he wasn't on a great one in 2022 and 2023 when he finished 6th and 8th. So coming into last year's event, this was his results. 53rd, miscut. Then finished 8th.
Yeah.
So that is 6 miscuts to start the season. 2022, miscut 46, miscut 67, 61, miscut. Then a 10th at the Masters, where I bet him top 10. And but he always plays the Masters really well. And then he finished 6th here.
He's his course specialist.
You get him on one of his courses.
Yeah.
Like that time, the 3M, when he's 100 to 1. He has great results there every year.
150, 125, I think we bet.
Yep. So, I mean, this 6th and an 8th year, 60 to 1. This year, hasn't made a cut yet. This dude's the most fucked up golfer in the world. Like,
it's insane.
It's crazy.
What guy can win like at the rate that he wins and just be so bad the rest of the time?
Does he have 3 or 4 wins? He won Sanderson, Fortinet, 3M, 3 wins. And he was a prolific Corn Ferry Tour winner.
Yeah, he's due for a win now.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Time for another one. He hasn't gotten this one yet.
Right. Look at he plays Sanderson Farms every year. He plays well. 9th last year. He won that event.
Yeah.
Masters plays great every year. 3M, John Deere.
So, yeah, he just has his courses. This is one of them. He hasn't won in a while. He's due to rip one off. This could be it. And he kind of has a little star quality that the tour wants to do well.
Definitely. People will be into Cam Champ.
I think if Cam Champ won this week, then I think the tour would be happy about that with this type of event.
For sure. Definitely. They need some of those guys to kind of step it up here.
Yeah. So, love it. I'm all in.
Okay, and then 65 to 1 we bet this morning. Our guy Jonathan Vegas.
Oh, I love Jonathan.
With a JH. Guy's back.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting ready for the Honda. Probably bet him next week too at the Honda.
Definitely.
But yeah, he played awesome at Waste. Finished 22nd, tee to green, gained 5, almost 4 on approach. Guy pumps it.
Oh, yeah.
You know he loves the fucking hot weather, too.
Yeah. I mean, 8 strokes ball striking in his last start. He loves the hot weather, loves this area. He's a Venezuelan. He's, basically the same as Mexico in my book.
Yeah. You just picture him sweating.
Oh, yeah. Just tummy hanging out.
Yeah. He's got the nice tub.
Yeah. I love Vegas. He's one of my favorite, non-good golfers.
Right.
So I'd love to see it. Can he win? I have no idea.
No, he's got. But I mean, look at these other resort courses. 2022 Corrales finished 4th. 2nd at 2021 Puerto Rico. All the same shit.
Yeah, I think he had 9th at last year's something Puerto Rico.
Okay. Is he up there in Paspalum putting?
I couldn't find it, but he definitely is much better than he is anywhere else.
Yeah, he's definitely a Bermuda Paspalum guy. You just look at all the putting things. Last year, all his events, he just sucked, except at the Honda last year, 5.3. Putts well at the Players.
He's the guy. Loves his courses.
Yep. So 65. I thought that was a really good number.
What were you expecting?
50.
Yeah. The only thing is the injury. I mean, he hasn't played much since the injury. He played once on the DP World Tour, I think. He finished like 17th, which is pretty good. Yep. And then he was kind of bad on the PGA Tour for a couple of weeks, but then he was great at Waste, which I thought was a really good sign because the driver's important there. And I think it's going to be really important here too. So he can just use his strengths, get comfortable. Yeah. Love it.
All right, so we got Pendrith, Jaeger, Mitchell, Champ, Vegas. Who else you got?
I want to say 2 more.
I got 1 more guy.
One of my bet was 2 more. I bet Harry Hall 130 to 1 on DraftKings. And I'm not a big fan of him, but he just plays all these events really, really well. Even last year, he was in horrible form. The way you mentioned Champ comes here, finishes 10th. He has top 10s at both Puerto Rico and Corrales. He was in the mix a couple times on the PGA Tour so far. I just thought 130 was fine considering his history, and he's playing relatively well. It's like 40th at waist.
Yeah, I'm just not sure I can picture a guy that wears that hat that can win in Mexico.
No, it makes no.
It seems like he'd win something that's like 55 degrees.
Yeah, I know. But why is he good in all these courses? It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. It is weird. He definitely is. I hear you.
10th last year here.
Yep. I bet
I
100.
If I
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if I just want to fuck with the money, I kind of like guy 130 to 1. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I hear you. I did that with Andrew Novak.
Okay,
Great at
yeah.
waste management, was in the final round. He's 130 to 1. Gained 5.2 on approach. Ended up finishing 8th. Gained 4.3 approach last year here, and 6.8 in 2022 here. Finishing 15th. Doesn't really bomb it, but he's had some success here, and maybe he stays hot. We'll see.
He's a good Florida guy too.
Is he?
Yeah, so he might be another guy to look at next week.
Yeah, maybe he stays hot. There's a couple, 2 good weeks in a row. But probably not going to win. So, but I took a stab at it, 130 to 1.
Love it. And then the last guy I bet, there's just another talent play. I've been on him a couple times. I'm not going to hop off now. Adrian Dumont de Chessart, who 200 to 1 on FanDuel, who is a guy just talent wise, and his best skill is off the tee. He gained 4 off the tee at waist. He's a young player who I just like him long term, and I think we're going to see some younger players win this year with just the talent so watered down. And he's a high ceiling guy, pipes it off the tee, won a couple times in the Corn Ferry Tour. And I just 200 to 1. I was like, just a talent play, whatever.
Where's he from?
He's Belgium, like Dietrich.
But he went to school in the U.S., right?
University of Illinois.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of Illinois guys on. Didn't Harry Hall go to Illinois?
Harry Hall went to UNLV.
Okay. There's some Illinois guys though.
Yeah.
On tour.
No, there is some.
So it's 200 to 1. How old is he?
23.
He's on tour?
Yep. He won via the Corn Ferry or the PGA Tour U.
Okay. I mean, he's seems like he's going to be a star.
Just a young stud. Looks like the man. Belgium. Played let's see, Arnold Palmer Cup. Not much about him there. He's but I think he's like a mold of those other Belgians, the Peters and Dietrichs.
Yep. Bomber.
Yeah, and he's 200 to 1, so fuck it.
Okay, so we'll probably have 6, 7 guys here on the card. Nobody below 28 to 1. I think we can get a few guys in the mix, no?
Oh yeah, we definitely will. I got 7. And I expect to get a couple guys.
Anything on Oman?
I haven't seen any odds, have you?
Yeah, they're on slip.
Louis
was 20.
I don't know. I just don't know anything about the course or anything else.
Last year, Kanaya won. Neiman finished 5th. Sergio tied with Sergio.
Is Sergio playing? I don't think so.
I don't know. Slip doesn't order it by things, so
I think it's like a 22-hour flight
from the U.S.
Yeah.
Mito finished 11th. Kokrak 13th. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really want to bet it.
Yes, I hear you.
Go Neiman though. He's the man.
They played this back in 2020, 2019. Kitayama won in 2019.
So the Asians like it.
I guess so.
Oh, got a nice Venmo. Yes.
Oh, yeah? From who?
Some bookie.
Nice.
But I OT. But I just got a friggin' I dropped my car for like a routine maintenance thing, like try to do all these other things.
Yeah.
They just sent me like a quote for like $4,000 for all these different types of shit. But you know what? I should say fuck it.
Nice. You might as well. Now's the time.
Exactly. Fire it off.
So let's get another W, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, if we get somebody in the mix, I'm gonna have a hell of a weekend. It's gonna be feeling great.
What are you double dipping here?
What do you mean?
Doubling up on your bets this week?
No. No, I mean, but just I don't think I need to. I think that amount again would be perfectly fine.
Oh my god.
I'm excited for this event, kind of. I don't know why. I just like it. I just think I have a feeling I'm going to get somebody in the mix. It's going to be somebody cool, like a Champ or a Vegas or a Mitchell, and going to go take down Tony.
Love it. Let's go, baby.
Guy stiffs everybody, so fuck him.
That's right.
All right, let's get another win. Go Hideki.